We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Chargers. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from LA. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Samuel in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down at 6. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Again, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now this throw caught left side. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And Eckler's going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
At the Niners' 11-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert now. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember.
And now off to the races down the right side. Christian McCaffrey. He's to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Niners 14, Chargers nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Returnable here for Davis. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once more, here's Eckler. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
46-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, Eckler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. And the tight end goes in motion left. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now it's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Set. 380. Hey, Kaplan.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
On first down, Justin Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Running on first down, Eckler. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Up the middle with Eckler, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are back within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that one makes it 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 24 yards. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Home troops right. Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty marker on the field, and it's in the backfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. This is caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in our broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Ayuk goes in motion. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Boy, 203 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. First man through, it's the fullback use check. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy.
He's got a man. Complete.
It's a gain of 32. And the 49er first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. McCaffrey running up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Try to take this home, they'll run. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Herbert going to throw. He's got Eckler, and this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and got his man complete. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.